Ever noticed how often Post Malone croons about his love for a cold brew? From fancy Bentleys to heartbreaking goodbyes, there's one thing that remains consistent: his undying love for beer. But just how deep does this passion go? Let's dive into the frothy world of Post Malone's beer-infused lyrics. Welcome to Crazy for Beer, a channel that is all about beer. In this video we cover Post Malone's obsession with beer, his top 10 beer-related songs. Post Malone is a big fan of beer. He even named his second album Beerbongs Bentleys. In an interview with Billboard, he said he drinks beer every day because it's his favorite. He also enjoys trying different types of beer, especially IPAs, which he has a soft spot for. Back in 2019, Post Malone teamed up with Bud Light to create a limited edition merchandise collection. They had t-shirts, hats, and more, with Post Malone's name and the Bud Light logo. People heard he might be making his own beer, but nothing official was said. In 2022, his manager Dre London talked to Billboard and said Post Malone would have his own beer this year. Even if he doesn't make his own beer, it's clear he really likes it. He said beer is part of who he is and helps him relax and have fun. Post Malone has referenced, quoted, or mentioned beer in many of his songs. Here are a few examples. Number 10. Beerbongs Bentleys. This is a song where Post Malone talks about how much he loves beer and how he lives in a fancy way. The lyrics sing, "Got my beer bongs in the Bentley, got my dro in the Phantom." The song makes his personality shine by connecting his love for beer with his rich and cool lifestyle. Number 9. Rockstar. Post Malone's love for beer is clear, and it's like he can't get enough of it. But there's more to him than just beer. In his song Rockstar that he did with 21 Savage, they talk about the not-so-great parts of being super famous and rich. They mention how they party all the time, almost like it's their duty, and how they have really fancy cars that they party in. They also talk about taking pills, like they're candies. This song tells us about the wild side of fame and fortune, showing that even though they have all this cool stuff, it's not always as great as it seems. The lyrics include, "We party every day, like it's our job, we drink expensive foreign cars, and we pop pills like they're M&M's." Number 8. Better Now. Post Malone really shows how much he's into beer, just like in his song, Better Now. This song is all about a relationship that didn't work out. The lyrics talk, "I'm still drinking beer alone at the bar, trying to forget you on Bud Light." He tries to forget about the person he used to be with. So, you can see that beer is a big thing for him, and he's using it to cope with his feelings in this song. It's like he's telling us that when things don't go well, he turns to his beloved beer to help him get through it. Number 7. Wow. In the song Wow, Post Malone talks about how well things are going for him and how much money he has now. He sings about being in his hotel room, having a beer and smoking weed. While he's there, he thinks about all the things he's been able to do and all the goals he's achieved. It's like he's telling us that even though he's accomplished a lot, he still really enjoys his beer. This song lets us see into his thoughts and feelings while he's having a beer and looking back on what he's done. It's his way of sharing his success and how much he values what he's achieved, all while he's sipping on a beer and reflecting on his journey. Number 6. Congratulations. Picture this. You're at a big party and the music is thumping with excitement. That's exactly what Congratulations by Post Malone, Quavo, and Ty Dolla $ign feels like. They're singing about having a blast and celebrating their achievements. Imagine the moment when champagne bottles pop open with a cheerful pop. That's the feeling they're sharing. They also mention feeling really happy while chilling out and smoking weed. Their song is like a window into their awesome lives, where they're living their dreams and having a blast. Beer and fun times go hand in hand in their story, and their music is like a cheerful invitation to their happiness party, making everyone groove along with them. Number 5. White Iverson. In White Iverson, Post Malone talks about his dream of being a basketball player. The lyrics mention him being at the club wearing his white Iverson sneakers and having beer with his friends. It's like he's using his song to show us different parts of his life, like his aspirations and his favorite things. By mentioning beer, he's letting us into his world and how much he enjoys it. This makes his music more relatable and gives us a glimpse into his experiences. The lyrics include, I'm in the club with my white Iversons drinking beer with my brothers. So, whether he's talking about his dreams or hanging out with his buddies, beer seems to be a part of his storytelling and the things that matter to him. Number 4. Congratulations, Remix. It's clear that Post Malone has a strong liking for beer, and he consistently shows this in his music. This becomes evident once again in the Congratulations remix, where he collaborates with Tyga and Nicki Minaj. This revamped version of the original song still has that signature touch of beer enjoyment. The lyrics talk about being in the club with his buddies, and together they're enjoying some beer. The focus here is on celebrating their achievements and feeling really positive about it. This remix allows Post Malone to emphasize his appreciation for beer in the context of celebrating their accomplishments. By sharing this sentiment in his music, he's offering fans a glimpse into his life, his love for beer, and how he chooses to revel in the successes he's achieved. The beer element seems to become a recurring theme, symbolizing his relaxed and enjoyable moments, which adds a unique and relatable layer to his songs. Number 3. Psycho. This song delves into the theme of a harmful relationship. The lyrics themselves paint a picture of Post Malone and his partner engaging in activities like drinking beer and smoking weed. These elements seem to be part of their way of dealing with the ups and downs of their relationship. The words highlight their moments of getting drunk and feeling a bit wild, perhaps reflecting the chaotic nature of the situation they find themselves in. The lyrics include, "We're drinking beer and smoking weed. We're getting drunk and feeling crazy." Through these lyrics, Post Malone continues to include his affection for beer, subtly threading it into the narratives of his songs. This aspect adds a layer of authenticity to his music, showcasing both his personal interests and his way of connecting with his audience. Number 2. Goodbyes. This song is all about a breakup, and the lyrics tell us that even after the breakup, he's sitting at the bar all by himself. What's he doing? He's still drinking beer. And not just any beer, but Bud Light. It's as if beer is his way of trying to forget about the person he was with. This pattern of including beer in his songs isn't a one-time thing. It's like a part of his storytelling. Each time he does it, he's inviting us into his world, showing us his feelings and experiences. The lyrics include, "I'm still drinking beer alone at the bar, trying to forget you on Bud Light." So, when you hear him singing about beer in his songs, you're getting a peek into his life, his emotions, and what's important to him. Number 1. I Fall Apart. This is a song where Post Malone opens up about his struggles with fame and addiction. In the lyrics, he talks about being in his hotel room, drinking beer and smoking weed. These actions seem to be his way of trying to escape from the problems he's facing. The lyrics include, "I'm sitting here in my hotel room, drinking beer and smoking weed, trying to forget all my problems, but they keep coming back to me." It's like he's using beer and weed as a way to find some relief from the difficulties that come with his fame. The song gives us a glimpse into his personal battles and how he tries to cope with them. By mentioning beer, he's letting us know that it's part of his way of dealing with the challenges that fame brings. This makes the song more relatable and shows us a different side of him beyond the spotlight. Now it's time to hear from you. How do you think beer serves as a storytelling element in his songs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you are crazy for beer, be sure to check out the links in the description for our line of beer merch and other beer-related stuff.